has been an emotional couple of weeks.
You got this all wrong. You want Final Testament. I'm not with Final Testament.
Now, looking back,
I promise that I have changed my ways. Karrion, you need to move on.
You are lying to me. Tell me, where are the Wyatts?
I can honestly say that truly hope
The Academy stole that performance because that was a performance of a lifetime. I deserve an Oscar. Do you think Chalamet ever bled for his art? That was a masterclass of acting, convincing those freaks that they could change me. Me? And I do what I've always done. I show the world the truth. The truth is, the Wyatts are just a bunch of wounded people abusing others to make themselves feel better. The Wyatts are indeed not invincible.
this is the jumpstart Marine 7 needed. Marine 7, Jake Carter lives. Who should direct? Scorsese, Fincher, Tarantino's final film.
Eye for an eye. I'm not afraid of you. I deal the cards. And you will continue to play the game that I control. TikTok.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time.